The revolutionary significance of President Biden's visit to South Korea. On May 21, 2022, U.S. President Joe Biden visited South Korea and met with the country's new president, Yoon Suk-yeol. The two sides stated that the U.S.-South Korea cooperation will focus on ensuring freedom and security in the Indo-Pacific region, breaking the diplomatic deadlock on issues with North Korea and containing its nuclear threat. Geopolitically, the U.S.-South Korea alliance aims to counter the threat of the Chinese Communist Party force in the Indo-Pacific region, especially the Chinese Communist Party's threat to Taiwan. They also aim to strengthen economic trade and the global supply chain, focusing on enhancing cooperation in high-tech chips, semiconductors, and batteries. In his GETTR on May 23rd, Mr. Guo mentioned that this Biden visit to South Korea is revolutionary to the situation in the Korean Peninsula, clearly expressing that the U.S. strategy for the Korean Peninsula is to destroy the Kim family dictatorship in North Korea. The world is changing, and nowadays only strength speaks for itself. Russia's defeat has become a living example in the face of strong economic, military, trade, and technological strength. With the inevitable demise of Russia, without Russia's support, the North Korean dictatorship will only be left to act as a mad dog of the Communist Party of China, and the hereditary Kim family dynasty is unlikely to have another generation, and their value will slowly disappear. In his May 24th broadcast, Mr. Guo revealed the current three-dimensional U.S. military deployment against North Korea by land, sea, and air, various surveillance satellites and attack drones in the sky, F-35 stealth fighters in South Korean bases, and cruisers and killer nuclear submarines in the surrounding area. Together with President Biden's full war authorization for U.S. bases in Japan, including the use of nuclear weapons, an intensive three-dimensional network of military surveillance and firepower strikes has in fact been formed against North Korea and even the Chinese Communist Party. The North Korean totalitarian government's military parades, nuclear tests, and missile test launches all remain at the level of bluffing, intimidation, and only wishful thinking to scare South Korea and Japan next to it. But in the face of the reality that everything depends on strength, the United States has silently laid a three-dimensional net for its ministry, and Kim Jong-un will become the last generation of the Kim family dynasty.